So finding deals, this is always the biggest question, right? Because you make your money when you buy. So for me, my biggest source of deals has always been referrals, right? I've branded myself as an investor, not only that, as someone that can really help other people out in sticky situations, from probates to bankruptcies to pre-foreclosures. My sphere of influence knows I'm an expert in that, and I continuously get warm inbound leads from my sphere of influence. But if you think about how powerful social media is, right? We're all connected on social media. Pretty much everybody here saw this event on social media, decided to take your time today to jump on this live webinar. This isn't a webinar, this is a live virtual conference. But social media, if you're not branding yourself in your niche in real estate, you're really kind of doing yourself a disservice. So YouTube is the future. YouTube is so big. I love YouTube. And if you think about what YouTube is a search engine. How many of you go to YouTube on a daily or weekly basis? How do I sort an Excel file? How do I clean my pool filter? How do I change the oil on a four-wheeler? Whatever the case may be, if you guys are not on YouTube, you're doing your business a disservice. Think about YouTube as a search engine. Whatever your niche in real estate is, whatever problems you're trying to solve for consumers, build content around that and keyword it for that. So if you're trying to help people with probate properties, build a community of education and content around educating people on probate. So I can go on and on YouTube. I know we have some other influencers that are going to be on here today, but don't leave YouTube behind, guys. You've got to get on YouTube because that's free marketing for you 24/7. YouTube, I have a couple channels and I get inbound leads from both of those channels every single week. So Wholesalers is a great resource because those properties are ready to go. I'm sure there's going to be some folks on here today that's going to be talking about how you can tap into wholesalers. But the biggest thing about wholesalers is you really got to run your numbers and you got to run them very, very quickly. So the wholesale game is available, and those are typically off-market properties that are under contract, they're in escrow, they're ready to go. But you've got to do your due diligence very quickly, make a quick decision, and close on those properties. MLS. Now, at least in my market in Dallas, it's very difficult to buy properties off of the MLS where you can have enough meat on the bone, enough spread in the deal. So one of the things me and my partner look for the ways that we can do the force appreciation. What do I mean by that? I'm looking for an area on the MLS where I can buy a property and I can really drive the value of that property up by adding 1,500 square feet, 2,000 square feet, or doing an amazing finish out like I did on the El Tivoli property that we're going to walk through today. But you also have to make sure those houses are going to comp, right? If you pick up a property for 300,000, it may be worth only about 400,000. But if there are tear downs and rebuilds that are in that 5, 6, 7, 800, now I can take that property at 400,000. I can add 1,500 square feet to it. Now I can get it to comp and appraise at that higher value. So that's what I'm looking for on the MLS, the opportunities that I can force appreciate. Now, if you're going to do any type of real estate in volume, you have to have a sales team. Now, all the big dogs are using text automation these days. Some of them are still doing direct mail and stuff like that. But right now, the game is outbound telesales calls. If you have targeted lists, they can be probates, they can be free and clear houses, they can be any type of distressed list, out-of-state owners, bankruptcies, pre-foreclosures, and you have targeted lists of people that you call on a daily basis. And they're the people that are winning at the highest level and selling hundreds of homes every year. They have ISAs, inside sales agents, or they have call centers that all they do is dial all day long. So that's a quick kind of overview. There's also a lot of other different ways to continue to bring leads in, but this is what I have found for me to buy properties at discounts over time.